Going to pot here. Checking back his turn card.
Mm.
And check folding this river.
Doing what?
Folding this river if it gets bet. If he bets. The whole idea of me recording this and just watching, I'm going to try my best to get what's in my head into your head. That's the goal. But just seeing what I'm doing, you watch it enough, it will sink through. Short-handed, we're gonna play this one. Open it up. We're watching episode 4 of The Goop Lab with Gwyneth Paltrow. Going to half pot this and fold if it gets checked to us. And going to fold this. Um, Folding Jack 9. Not a good hand. Wanted to raise that. And it's fine to mix that in. Jack 9's about the very bottom of the range that I would do that. I would not do it with Jack 8 suited. Although Jack 8 suited looks great, it's not a good hand. Wow. Good coffee. We'll half pot this and fold. If he calls, we half pot. Unless we hit a 10 or an 8 on a good board. That's a pretty good board. Half pot is fine. If you're ever unsure, just half pot it. My betting frequency here when I'm raising is 100% on the flop. And when I get called, I'll give up. We've got a hand that can call once and fold the turn. Folding the turn. Even if he bets one third of the pot, it's not a profitable call. Jack nine on the button is very good if it gets folded to us. It's also not bad to three bet. We're not going to do that. We're going to play premium, and that's how we win. There's better hands, like Jack 10 suited makes better straights. Again, we'll do 30 minutes and then cut it. I'll usually practice Wim Hof while I'm playing, or if I'm walking, or if I've got a minute. I find that it really helps with the mental. So, big breath in, letting go, fully in, and letting go. In. I'll do I'll, I'll do like 30 of that. I'll keep doing it until the body begins to tingle, and then hold the breath. It's great that we're up on all the tables. Every single table we're winning, and that's always a great thing. We're free rolling all this money. We're free rolling. This is all winnings from 10NL. This is all winnings. We started with 200, and now we're on 33.38 in the cashier. Whoa, what's going on here? We're free rolling, and that's it's a great thing, great place to be. No stress, flying in full, playing great hands, taking initiative, three betting, not calling, half potting when we miss, because most of the times nobody has a hand in this. It's really hard to make a hand in this game. And look at this. They're doing energy work. Energy work. Someone pulling the bin outside. I'm watching Netflix and keeping my eye on these four tabs. This is our money maker. King 9, Queen Deuce, 7 5, 8 6. Not even looking at these players. It does not matter. They're all equally stupid at these stakes. I would not raise here with 9-10 suited. I'd fold 9-10 suited. I'd raise with 10 jack suited. 10 jack suited is the bottom of the range. 5-6 suited, 6-7 suited, we're not playing those. They're not that great. Most of the times we're gonna miss a flop and we're gonna half pot it. If we get four callers and we miss, we're going to check. Basically check and give up. It's kind of 50-50. You can half pot it, folding. We're waiting for the big hand. They always come. They always come, and when they come, you get paid. So I'll cue the check and fold. Seven eight on the button, four-handed. Open that up, and by open I mean 3x. Ideally, 2.5x is enough. You can even min raise it and then pump and then bet pump the pot as big as you want. So this is a similar situation to earlier where we've got two overcards and then we've got two guys. We've got the button. They both check to us. You can half pot it and then give up, which is what we're going to do. Half pot and give up. Or checking there's okay too. Oh, that's as good as it gets. Okay, let's pot, pot, pot. These hands are the money makers. You do not even need to stall. You can just straight up just act as me immediately. We're gonna just pot, pot, pot here as well. I'm going to quit this table here and get into a full table. Full tables are better. He's dead. We'll screenshot that. Ah, lucky guy. Again, I think 2.5x is better because you can keep the pot small until you hit a hand, and then when you hit a hand, you can bloat the pot up as much as you want. So, say if the pot's $1, you can bet $1.50, and on the turn you can start potting it, and it just it inflates the pot, and you can really use that to take advantage of these guys that have no idea about pot odds. It works. Hmm. Okay. I did. I raised here. See, this is like a marginal situation. I'll just fold and take it. If they want it, give it to them. We're playing for our lock hands where we make good money. All these marginal situations, 50-50. If you're not sure, just fold. There's no point clem banking in these small stakes because they'll call anyway. So you can act quick. Pot, 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 pot. Doesn't matter. Small blind versus big blind. I'll put in a small raise there and half pot it, and then give up. And that's my go-to. If you want to play funky hands, sixes under the gun is not good fold. If you're gonna play this hand 7-6, if you really want to play and if you really want to play this, three bet it. Do not call. Do not fucking call. Three bet and half pot it. You'll win. You'll win way more often. You can win some really big pots like that. But that's the way to go. Three bet it and then fold if you get four bet, and then half pot it on the flop. That's I use the same strategy for 10-20. No limit. Doing a bit of Wim Hof. I know that when I upload this to WhatsApp, there's no picture-in-picture overlay, so I'll upload these to YouTube so that if you are going to watch this, you can get a picture-in-picture overlay. I'm not sure whether I know for a fact that with YouTube Premium, I get a picture-in-picture overlay. Not sure whether normal YouTube allows you to do that, but picture in picture on the phone is amazing. It's great because you can lie in bed, you can watch YouTube, watch your favorite show, watch meditate, fucking whatever. You can watch your shows and play poker, and I'll show you where I put the video. Like say, if I'm playing a video, say I'm playing this video there. I put it up here. So this like picture's going, and then you can watch the video. It's great. Because ultimately, the only things we're focusing on is these things up here, and sort of looking down to see where our position is. Just folding. We're just folding. We're not gonna half pot this if we miss against three other players. We're not going to. If we hit, we'll bet. Heads up, our betting frequency is about is 100%. Heads up, we will always half pot it. Two ways, bring it down to like 66%, 2/3. Three ways, bring it down lower. I'd bring it down lower than 50%. This table is particularly loose. This is rare. This is a really good show. I'm loving this Goop Lab. Every single episode, they dive into something different. The first episode of Goop Lab with Gwyneth Paltrow was all about magic mushrooms and how it's being used today to um, for therapy. Episode 2 was all about Wim Hof. Episode 3 was about the female sex the female orgasm, how women today are taking back control of the orgasm. Episode 4 was about diet, and then the next one I'm excited to see. This one here was about uh, physical therapy and energy bodies, and then the next one is something else. Highly recommend this. I'm gonna link this, and I expect every single one of you motherfuckers to watch this. I'm going to do another 8 minutes and then cut this off, and then I'll find a way to upload this to YouTube, and I'll just keep a long thingy video. I'll just keep this as content here. Feel free to watch it whenever you want. I know that everyone's busy and you're not going to have the time to watch hours, half an hour at a time, an hour at a time. But I hope this helps because this is winning. I mean, it is so easy to win at 10NL. All these guys buying in short, Joe is buying in for 7. These guys, Ilex, Gabo, Spoot, they're coming in with the intention of like doubling up. But what they fail to realize is that they give up a lot of, okay, Queen Jack, Diamond, under the gun, not a great hand, fold, under the gun, fold. Middle position's great. If we open here and get 3-bet, we fold. You can open, if you get 3-bet, you fold. I hope to be able to. There's probably 2 tables of 10-20 no limit, like 2,000 US buy-ins on this on Dragon's Den. I hope to make videos like this for the bigger stakes because I know that's more entertaining than watching smaller stakes. But this shit's gold. I love Gwyneth Paltrow so much. I do. You're a hater. Not with yoga. We've got aces, motherfucker. Bump it up. I'm never limping with aces, okay? That's cheesy. Unless you're playing on a super fucking crazy table where everyone's raising, really rare. I'm never limping with aces. On this board, we're going to pot, pot, pot until he gives us a reason not to. So if he bets, what do we do? Great question. If the guy's leading into you, it's okay. It's okay to call 3 streets. So you can call, call, call. It's also okay to fold the turn. Okay. And this is why position is great. That's a great card for us on the river. Now we beat Jack 7 and Jack Queen. We'll call. There's no reason to raise here. Only better hands is going to call us. So you can see that he... There. Well, there you go. That was a tricky board. Those boards, 10 Jack 7's really draw heavy. It's fine to bet the turn. It's also fine to check the river. To call the river as well. I'd consider that like a sort of like a semi-marginal position. Aces there is not that great. You want the aces on the Jack 7 deuce board. That's really delicious. On a paired board, even better. And the hands will come. They will come. Playing this strategy, you're conserving your chips because you're not calling like all these other dumb cunts to every single raise and then folding. When you do raise and you half pot it, you pick up chips. So your stack remains big and healthy, so that when you do get that big hand, you take them for everything. We'll half pot this and give up. We picked up a draw on the turn, but again, we're still just going to give up. I'm almost never double or triple barreling unless I've got it. Take a shot once, give up. Let him have it. That was a good hand. We folded pre-flop. Look at that. Ace 3 of clubs is not a good hand. Ace King of clubs is a great hand. If you've watched the video up to this point, I'd like to thank you for watching. I'm going to cut it short here, exit it, and then upload this video.